Black boy, bomb style. Dinner.
Where there's smoke, David's back.
YouTube poop.
You are about to enter the courtroom. You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheindler. The people are
Gay!
The cases are
Gay!
The rulings are final. This is Judge Judy.
No!
Folks, have a seat.
Ms. Kruchowski, according to your complaint, you saw a defendant hair extensions in your hair. You were dissatisfied with the
Job that he did.
and you want your money back and a whole lot of Mr. Martin says,
You can't handle the truth!
I have to ask you a question.
Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Yeah. Case is dismissed, that's all. Step out.
Parties are excused. May step out.
And how did you think that they did the process?
There are several different processes.
And what process did Mr. Martin use?
He used a bonding solution, which is...
Judge Judy.
So he glues it.
Judge Judy.
That's correct.
Did you think that that was good for you?
Judge Judy.
I wasn't sure.
You weren't sure. How old are you?
I am 2.
2 years old. And you don't know whether it's a good... Would you take crazy glue and glue your hair together?
Yes.
Would you take crazy glue and glue...
Ass!
Yes.
Why
I didn't
wouldn't
know.
you?
I didn't know
Because it would be
that's what
dumb
was.
to do. It would be a stupid thing to do.
I was told it was a safe process.
Well, it's not going to kill you. Now, so you found him, and he had a fine reputation because he's been doing...
Ass!
For how many years, Mr. Martin?
About
9,000! 9,000!
3 years. Now you can tell me your story.
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi?
Case is dismissed, that's all. Step out.
Parties are excused. May step out.
I tried to convince her not to have hair extensions this long.
His assistant, who's also his niece,
She wanted them this long. She had looked it up in an internet
took out my hair extensions and actually ripped them out.
and said, I want them.
And now the next case.
All parties in the matter, Freeman versus Eggleston. Step forward, please.
7-year-old Laquita Freeman is suing her former live-in boyfriend, 5-year-old Dante Eggleston, for the return of
Furniture and relocation costs.
Ms. Freeman, according to your complaint, the defendant and you were in a relationship. He got a job, according to him, in Minnesota. Where had you been living? Minnesota. So you relocated to Minnesota. And when you moved with your furniture. You were there in Minnesota.
With my daughter.
For a period of time. Your daughter and your furniture. You were there in furniture. To you, Mr. Eggleston told you to leave, and you left, and he wouldn't let you take your furniture. So you want your furniture. Mr. Eggleston says,
Nope.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
how long were you together in Minnesota before you moved in Illinois?
2.5 years.
And where were you living, in whose home?
You picked the wrong house, fool!
Was it a home or an apartment?
Apartment.
Did you move into that apartment?
Actually, I was the only one on the lease, but I allowed Dante to move in with me.
Is there any reason why he didn't sign the lease? Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm sorry. He didn't sign the lease because it wasn't my apartment. It was his apartment. I was the one that was called for the apartment. I was on the waiting list for a year.
Was it any sort of subsidized housing?
Yes.
Okay. So he couldn't be on the lease?
No.